Yes,
All
everybody
right, I
on
want to
good.
welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Hey,
Yes,
hey,
yes,
hey, hey.
yes.
Come on, y'all. Put your
Hey,
hands
Derek, how you
together.
doing, buddy?
All right, hopefully everybody's
All
doing
right.
well.
Woo!
And everybody, what we say, hump day.
Hump
It's
day,
time to
hump
get your
day, hump
Wednesday.
day,
Hump day.
hump day, hump
With that
day.
being the case, I hope everybody's doing well and
Yeah,
everything is
man.
in order. You know, we continue to keep in prayer the folks out in LA of what's going on. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
get started, and I'm gonna bring the music down there, Big B.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Oh
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
All
nice
right,
and
and I'm gonna
quiet.
come off.
All
Oh
right,
shit.
all right. Man, I'm telling you.
Let's see. Where are we coming off? There we go.
There we
All
go.
right.
Back.
How's
That way in the
everybody?
house now.
Good,
That way in
good.
the house
Everybody
now,
good?
buddy.
Come on
Yeah,
in,
buddy.
everybody. As you're still coming on in, welcome to the family tree. Please mute yourself so we can make sure that no interruptions when we're talking. If you can mute yourself, that would be great. Still getting feedback from somebody. Looks like Peggy. I got you there, Peggy. I'm gonna mute you there. Thank you. Appreciate you. And we're going to get started. And this is the family tree, the place where we can find the holistic health. But we call it the family
Family
tree.
tree.
That's right, because the family
Yes, sir.
tree is where we get all the question concerns. We go back to the ancient moral custom of gathering around the tree. And the custom of gathering around the tree, that's where we gather to talk about things that were going on. Networking, communication, what was going on with the tribe and the family. And also we prayed around that tree, right, Big
I
B?
know that's
We
right.
prayed
I know
around
that's right,
that
buddy.
tree because that was your social
Security.
security.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, it's
sir.
not a check. You got to say it slow, family. Social
Social security.
security. Well, it's not a check, it is your family. That means that when you put things in order around the tree, people usually closest to you, you're solving your situation
Ooh,
maybe right around the
isn't
corner.
that the truth?
So
I know
with
that's the
that,
truth.
with that in mind, we're gonna let more folks in. We want you to join the conversation this evening. Anything on your heart, mind, anything that you come up with that say, hey, you know what, I want to share it with the family, or if you got a question, join us. Go down to your menu bar and you'll hit the heart where it says reaction. Click the reaction bar, and then you can go in queue like Big B over there. See Big B over there
Yeah,
with his
buddy. Yes,
hand
sir.
up?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
then we'll get your question and we'll try to get you in. If you're someone that says, hey, I don't want to go on screen, I may just have a question or concern, hey, put it down in the chat box and write down there. I don't know if Prophetess is in here yet. Is she in
Haven't
here?
seen it yet, Dr.
I haven't
P.
seen her yet, but Big
No.
B will grab that question and try to get it into the questioning, and we'll try to get to you. If you're
Yes, sir.
somebody that may be calling by phone, and you may have missed the prompt where it tells you how to actually log in or actually raise your hand, just let us know, and we'll try to get to you. We can't answer everything, but we'll try our best. And if
Yes,
we
sir.
don't have the question right away, we'll see, get to you next week. And we'll try to get that. All right. So we're going to get started. And I want to say to everyone, hopefully everyone is doing well. As I was saying, let's continue to keep the folks in and the families in prayer that are in Los Angeles. A lot
Yeah,
has
man.
been lost there. That is something that's the most devastating fire we have ever seen in this
Yeah, man.
country
Yes,
that
yes,
took
yes.
out a mass amount of homes. So please donate. If you're going to donate, there is some of the ones that are the reputable ones. Redcross.org is the excellent one. Redcross.org. So definitely make sure that if you do put your money, make sure you research those organizations as best you can. Okay. All right. We're going to get started. And without question, we got to give our host with the most, our Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yo, man. Yo, man.
And y'all, what's up, y'all? Come on,
Hey,
give me a
man.
hand,
Hey,
y'all.
man.
All right,
Come on.
Big
Hey,
B.
Dr. P, everything's good.
All
Man.
right.
Yes,
And Big
yes.
B, tell us, man, what's going on, buddy?
Well, listen, brother, you mentioned the whole thing about LA. Well, I just want you to know something. That was a deep one for me because I lost my junior high school and my proposed high school up there in the Altadena area, man. George Washington Junior High School, and I think it was oh yeah, it look, it's a mess. I have a cousin that's out there that's in that area. He drove by the area that we used to live, not too far from the Rose Bowl now. It's just dust. So, like we say, we're just praying for all those folk out there, man, because hey, as I say, signs of the times we're living in, bro. So pray for all the families out there, guys. No matter whether you know them or not, make sure you put them in your prayers because we got to make sure that everybody's okay the best we can. Okay.
And Big B, moving forward, we know with what's happening, you know, there's so much that we're talking about. We want to talk about today. They're not talking about, the fact that by the amount of pollution that's in the air from the homes, that
Man,
is
yes.
causing a whole nother issue, the pollution.
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
the pollution that's getting now in the air, and
Yeah.
then, that soot get on the hands, the face, that goes right into your bloodstream. So,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's not even just the soot. Think of all the kinds of things that are in those homes, man, in the walls, the
Yeah.
poison that's in that stuff, and all that stuff is in the air, Dr. Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's
And
amazing.
the crazy part about it is that you know what, you can't even do a K9 mask to cover your face because that stuff sneaks in everywhere and gets
Yeah.
into your skin, because guess what, as you walk
Mhm.
around in it, you know
Mhm.
what, it absorbs into your skin. So
Yeah.
it's just wrong. Just
Yeah.
pray for them, guys, because it's going to be a mess out there. I'm telling you that real fast.
All you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
do.
Okay, Big B, tell us
Yep.
our numbers, buddy. You got
Yeah,
our
man.
numbers that we usually want to go to.
You got it.
Checking on these viruses. We are checking still.
All right, my friend.
Norovirus,
Yes, sir.
HMPV. There's a lot of different ones out there.
Yeah, our early indicators right now, Dr. P, we're testing positivity, which is ending up, I guess, January for the end of the week, looking at 6.9%. That's for early indicators for this stuff, right? Emergency department visits is up 1.3%. That's for diagnosis of COVID-19. You have
Mhm.
the severity indicators for hospitalizations is up 2.5% per 100,000 population. And even our deaths have increased, Dr. P. That's up
Wow.
1.5%, my friend. So I mean, let's put it like this: it's just a mess, and it's not going to get anytime soon. So we just,
Yeah.
let's keep all our family in prayer, man.
Yeah, the HMPV is starting to really, that's the
Yes,
respiratory, and that respiratory is something that's starting to really move. It's starting to see a lot of outbreaks in China and different places. So
yes,
we got to keep an eye. We always keep an eye, because whenever a threat anywhere, it's a threat everywhere.
yes,
So we know
yes,
that usually moves this way. So stay on top of it. All right. Okay. Thank you, Big B.
yes,
Appreciate you,
man.
buddy.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
All right, we're going to get started. And with this, I always start off with of course, we say testimonies.
Yes,
Testimonies
yes,
go a
yes,
long
yes.
way. I believe in testimonies because when people are at the front line and dealing with whatever they're dealing with in their chronic condition or what they're going through, you need to have a little inspiration, and that inspiration happens from each other. So I always encourage you to share your story, share what you have been going through, what you're going through, and as we get you through what you're going out, because somebody's always either going in a storm, or coming out of a storm.
Yes,
So
sir.
with that being the case, I want to open up the floor for anyone that has a want to share something that's on their heart and mind. You might have picked up something that you did hear. You might have heard something. They say, "Hey, I tried it, and guess what? Blood pressure went down."
Oh,
Or I
yeah, man.
tried this, and then guess what? They told me my numbers changed. Whatever. We take every step. We say crawl, walk, run means a
Yes.
lot. So at this point in time, we open up the floor. Anyone have a testimony they want to share with the family? Big B, anybody in the house wants to share a
Anybody got a
testimony?
I have a testimony.
That voice
Okay, that
sounds
sounds
familiar.
like
That sounds
one.
familiar.
First, giving honors to God for giving me the strength to continually doing this as far as my body, doing it on a consistent basis. The pandemic, nothing never got in my way. I just kept pressing myself on. And I thank God for this day. Dr. Paul,
Mhm.
I did a walk.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I
Okay.
hope you can post it. I hope you can post it.
Okay.
There was only one problem. I didn't finish the walk. I had to stop. Reason why? My quad muscle and my hip muscles needed more work done to it. Once I get that, I will know for a fact I will be walking normal.
All right.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
All
how
All
right.
right.
All
confident
right.
I
All
am.
right.
That's how confident God is putting in my body, because every time I go through some stuff, God finds a way to correct the problem that's in my
Of
body.
course. Yes,
And
sir.
I
Yes,
am
sir.
so grateful for that. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I went to see my doctor for the first time in almost like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
Mm-hmm.
they was licking their chops. Gonna make some money on this young man.
Uh-oh. Look out. Look
What?
out now.
What?
So when I first stepped up in there, I had to walk, and they was ready to put this the blood pressure thing on my arm. I started saying, "Oh, ho, ho, ho." And I said, "Go ahead. What the heck? God got me."
Mm,
They put that thing on my arm and whatnot. I'm looking at me. It was a normal. It was
mm,
normal with my blood pressure. And when
Big
I
Drew.
seen that,
mm.
they can't make no money off me.
They can't make no money off you. You messing up their numbers. Let's give Mark a hand.
Yeah,
Everybody come
man.
off mute.
Great to hear that. Great
Give
to hear that,
Mark a
Mark.
Congratulations,
hand.
Mark.
They
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
good.
they could
Congrats, Mark.
not
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Mark. Continue to
they
do the
could
work,
not
brother.
find nothing.
Congratulations, Mark.
They
That's
could not
right.
find nothing on me except, and I knew already with the white blood cells.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And I
mm,
know for a fact, being faithfully with Dr. Paul Drink and doing on a constant basis, that's the way my body. That's
mm.
you can't lose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything checked out. I didn't have no problem but my white blood cells.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Okay.
Okay.
blessing. Dealing
Yeah,
with MS
absolutely.
and oh my God, things just keep. Oh, if you oh God,
Mm. Mark, you come a long way, buddy. You know,
oh
we've
my
all
God,
watched your journey, and we
it
are
just
here
keeps
to wrap
getting
our arms
better.
around you, buddy. You know, and continue to do what you do so well. Matter of
It
fact,
keeps.
is this the last walk that you did about an
Uh,
hour ago? You did about an
yes,
hour ago.
yes,
All right,
yes.
all right. I think I found it. I'm gonna show everybody. All right, I want to show everybody because we want to see your
That's it.
progress. That it? That's it right
The
there.
last, I messed up at the last, but I look at that right leg. That right leg looks good. Look at that right leg. That's God right there.
That's
It's not
right.
me.
All
Go
right,
ahead with your bad self.
let me let it play. All right.
God is good.
He is.
Yeah, man.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the prayers from my Facebook people.
Always.
That's enough.
Yep.
Right there. That's
Okay.
where I made my
Let's give him
mistake.
a hand one
That's
more
man.
time.
Hey,
That's
That's
that was
great,
Mark
man.
awesome.
That's
That was
great,
Davis.
really
Mark.
awesome.
All
That's
right,
great,
Mark,
Mark.
you're doing well,
Yes,
buddy.
Awesome.
yes,
Congratulations,
And
Great,
Mark.
Mark.
Mark,
yes,
you're doing well, buddy. I'm so proud of you,
yes,
man. I'm so proud of you. Continue
yes.
to do the work. All right.
I have to. That's
Congratulations, Mark.
mandatory.
Yeah,
Amen.
man.
Mm.
And
What?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna be the. I'm gonna be the poster child for God.
thank you, Lord.
You
That's
know,
who I'm
God is
Mark.
gonna
good.
be.
You know, Mark. Each time I see you, you're getting better and better
Yeah,
and
yeah, it is
better.
Yes,
Herb.
you
Yeah,
are
it's
And I
getting
Herb.
better,
appreciate
Mark.
the love. And
Yes,
I can
yes.
sway back and forth. I could do anything now. Full range
Mm,
of motion.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mm,
don't
man.
hurt no more. I
That's
can
what's
bend
up.
down.
That's
I
what's
mm.
can
up.
stay there for a little bit. I
Mm,
can
mm,
sit
mm.
down, just bounce without with putting my hands in anything or anything. Just get up. Get up.
Get on up. Get
Get
on
Move.
him, just
up.
get
I'm
him up.
afraid. I'm afraid now because you may want to race me one day.
Yeah, he wants to race
Get
you.
him, Dick.
Look, crawl, walk, and run. You better be careful.
Yeah, you better be careful. All right,
Yeah,
Mark. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for sharing. You know, that gives a
certainly.
lot of encouragement to a lot of people. You know, when people say they can't do it, you know what? You just got to take that first step.
Keep it
Starts with one
moving.
step. Start with one step. So,
Keep it
congratulations and
moving.
keep up the move. Keep it up, okay? All right.
Certainly.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Hey, Doc.
Appreciate you. Yes.
This is Farouk. How you doing, man?
Hey,
Hey,
brother
Farouk.
Farouk, how
Can
are you,
anybody
man?
good? Can anybody see me or it's too dark in
I
my
can see
view?
you.
No,
I
we
can
can see
see you.
you. We can
You're,
see
you're
you.
good,
Can y'all
man.
Is
see
that the
this?
coffee
Can y'all
You're
see
man?
good.
this?
Is that the coffee man?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
Yep.
that is the coffee
Hey,
I
man.
Farouk,
need
you look.
to.
Hey, Farouk, you look
I'm
almost as
using
good
it.
as me and Dr. P, man. Go ahead with your
Amen.
bad
But
I'm
self.
I got the
check it
coffee
out.
right in
Check it
my
out.
hand, though.
Check it out. I'm using something, but I want to get yours. I need your information. Put in the chat back box or
Okay.
whatever.
All right. So what's going on, Farouk?
What's up, man? See now, I done got the box of coffee. I got the mocha. I got like 5 packs for $20 right now.
Oh man, you
I
bringing it
got it right
up,
now.
man.
Look, I got it right
Okay.
here. Right
All
here.
right. Go ahead,
Okay.
buddy.
Bring it over a little bit. Bring it over to the little bit. Just a little bit to the left.
Right
Yes.
there, right there, right there.
You're
Yep.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Right there.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. There you go.
I'm trying to
And
get the
tell us
bigger
about
screen.
tell us what the special you have going on. What's going on?
Nah, so I'm basically wholesaling it. You know what I mean? And what happens is when I do that, I can wholesale it or I can sell it retail, which means that's buying the packs. I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather it retail if I'm near a person that has the opportunity to get to me. Or
Mm-hmm.
if I can like if it's in Philadelphia or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the wholesale is online.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when if I'm in a position where it's actually like 5 for $20 and it's
Mm-hmm.
15 in the box. So I just,
Okay.
distribute it evenly like that. And a
Mhm.
lot of people, they generally like it like that. So it's like it's organic and it's very good. It's a very good product. I mean, for those that like chocolatey kind of like coffee, that's what it is. And then
That's
with the mushroom
organic,
added to
right?
it. Yes, and
Mhm.
organic.
And these
Yes, it
are
is.
organic,
Wildly
and
grown,
these are the
crafted, and
mushrooms.
all that.
Now,
Yes.
let me ask you, what kind
Mhm.
of the mocha? Is it just mocha, or is there other herbs combinations with that? What's in?
So it's basically the mushroom powder. Is any
Okay.
herbs in this? Hold on. Is any herbs in this? My caregiver right
Which
here.
mushrooms? Which mushrooms are in there? Mhm.
Hold on. Hold on. One quick second, because my A's right here.
Usually
Can
something
you
like
read that?
Yeah, you got. I don't really see any herb, bro.
It's just mushroom powder, right?
No.
But that's what take the hold on, because I'm in a hurry.
because sometimes you'll have like
Read
a
that.
lion's mane or a chaga.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it
Yeah,
Ganoderma?
I got the Ganoderma.
Again,
Hold on.
okay,
Okay.
so
Hold on,
again,
the
that's the
ingredients. So we're gonna
reishi.
read the ingredients
Okay,
right now.
right.
Non-dairy,
So that's
It's
the
non-dairy.
reishi.
Hold on.
Non-dairy.
Non-dairy.
fat,
Vegetable fat.
sodium,
Sodium. Who?
sodium caseinate,
Okay, but that's natural. Okay.
dip potassium, phosphate,
Okay, potassium. False.
sodium,
Okay.
triphosphate.
So it's just so what you're saying is that it's just the reishi
Right.
mushroom.
That's exactly. It's only
Okay,
reishi, right?
reishi.
It's only reishi mushroom. That's
Okay,
it.
so you
Yeah.
know what reishi means? Red. So that's the red
Red
mushroom.
mushroom, right?
hmm
Basically.
That's basically what
Okay.
it means. All right, so hey, tell everybody how they can get a hold of you so they
Get a
can
hold of
support you,
me.
my brother. Yep, tell them how
Okay.
they support you.
Okay. Good. We get the box one. It's Farouk FARUQ, and then my last name is WASHINGTON, and my number is 267-461-6091.
Okay, good. Now, is there a website or is you
Yeah,
rather not?
website for those to check it out. It's my first Farouk, last name is Washington, which I can spell it again, WAS. I mean, Washington's WASHINGTON, but the first is my name, which is
Okay.
FARUQ, and that's my first name. But my last name's Washington. Just make sure y'all got it. And the numbers in that is 1001, and the period sign, which is MYORGANO gold GOLD, excuse me, .com. So that's with the website.
Okay. All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
And I got a testimony. You
Oh,
ready?
well, go ahead, man. We'll
Go
go
with the stealth
ahead.
cell.
You just gonna
All
slide
right,
on in
now
there with
I
that
think
testimony.
this might be my second time in this place I'm at. Like I tell you, I'm in West Philly. Like I said, I'm still vegan. I'm still holding on. You see, I'm still got this mushroom coffee, but I'm checking out this moringa, y'all. Yo, and it's hemp protein. This is the next step up, man. Keeping organic, keeping really like focused. I mean, my God. I mean, I got plenty of crystal guys. Oh, and another thing, y'all better check out Supremo Markets right on 40, like 43rd and Walnut. But let me tell you something. They got cases of the crystal guys of water, the 16 ounces for like 3 something, right? But hold on. But you can buy several of them and it'll be like come up like you get like 24 for like $6.
What?
Yeah, but you get the large gallons for like $1 something.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
That
That's a new
sounds
All
hot
right.
good,
spot,
man.
y'all.
That sounds good.
All right.
And
All
I ain't
right.
got no money
One more
right
thing.
now.
Hold on. One more. I'm sorry. If anybody is loves Middle Eastern food, there's a halal store, 4500 Walnut. It's called Saad's Halal Restaurant. And the little secret is Mecca Market is right on 4249 Walnut Street. They got everything in there, man. You might as well go in and crash out.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Especially that Zamzam water. That Zamzam. Oh,
Yeah. Now, Farouk, I got a
yeah.
question for you. Got one
Yes.
last question. I'll let you go.
Sure.
On your website, is it come up as Frank Washington 1001?
No, not no more. Not no more. I updated to my name.
Oh, okay, I got it. Because I got the one that says Frank Washington.
Yeah, I updated to
Dr.
my
P,
name.
make sure you put that in the chat, Dr. P. So
Yeah, that's the one he says not him though. He said
Right,
that's
okay.
not his. So you don't want that one?
No, I'm a update. Let me give it to you again so you can get it.
You just said the Farouk, right? FARUQ
Yep, UQ Washington.
Washington,
Yep,
right?
1001. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
.myorganogold.com.
Yeah, that's what I punched in.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I punched that in, but when it goes to a website that's like America, Europe, Asia.
Yep. You click
Now
English.
when I hit English, it flips to Frank.
It flips to Frank.
No, here it is. I got it. I just found it. Yep, here it is. I got you. I got you. I was about to say, man, you better catch it. You better find Frank.
all right, buddy.
You
Hey,
better
Dr. Lenny.
find Frank. All right, I'm gonna
All
put that
right.
in. I'm gonna put that in the box for everyone, so
Right.
everyone can see it, and so that everyone, if you're interested, give Farouk a call or go to the
Well,
website.
shoot,
You can
hey,
order right
Dr.
from the
Paul.
website.
Dr.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to pay a bill right now. I take
hear you.
donations.
All right.
It's
All right,
illegal.
brother, we
It's for
support
my
you.
legal shield. Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
I think the best thing we can do is support your website and what
Amen.
you're
Yeah,
doing.
buddy.
All right.
Amen.
All
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
Thank you, Frank. Let's give him a hand, y'all.
All right, man.
Everybody
Thanks,
give
Farouk.
him
You
a
gotta go,
hand.
buddy.
Bless you.
Appreciate
Way
it.
to go. Way to go.
Brother.
Way to go,
Keep
Farouk.
up the
God
work.
bless you.
Keep
God
keeping us
bless.
going, man.
Yes. Yes.
Glory.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Yep.
buddy.
And
All
everyone,
right,
if
Dr.
you're
P.
interested, go right into that in the chat box. You'll see his link right there.
All right, that is. I'm looking at it
Okay.
right now.
All
right,
right.
man.
Let's fly it off for the new year. Woo!
All right.
All right. Anybody else
Anybody
have
else?
a testimony?
Is Dr.
Anyone else?
Lenny on?
Yeah, Dr.
Yes,
Lenny's
Dr.
on.
Lenny is on.
Just
You're
Doc, what's up,
responsible
Doc?
for that.
okay, Doc. How you doing, man? He's there. I just saw him, so I know he's back there.
Mhm.
I just
have
want to
a
let him know
testimony.
you're responsible for that walk that I did.
There he is.
Work
There
hard.
he is.
You're responsible for that walk that I displayed that you
You're
missed.
working hard, buddy. Definitely,
I always
definitely be on
do.
your team, man. But you deserve a lot of credit. Dr. Paul's obviously been a huge resource, and you keep doing the hard work, buddy. Keep it up.
I have to. That's mandatory.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
stay on top, buddy. Okay.
All right.
And let's see. Cecilia, did you say you had a testimony?
Yes, I did.
How
All
are
right.
Hi, how are you?
you? Good.
All
You in your
right,
favorite
all
chair,
right.
I see. You in your favorite chair over there.
Sister's gonna be messing with me.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get through my testimony without crying and
Go ahead,
acting
child.
up.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Okay.
crying.
Yeah,
I
man.
do.
Take your time. Go ahead.
And see, I don't have no problem crying, but I got a snot. I'll just do that too.
That's
Keep on
right.
rolling.
We both be crying. He may make me cry.
Okay, Cecilia, go
I
ahead.
don't
Go
really
ahead.
go there. But okay, so first of all, I just celebrated my 62nd birthday Sunday.
All right. All
right.
right.
Happy
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank
you.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
The testimony is I never thought I could feel this good at my age.
That's a blessing.
Now,
I feel the same way.
I went through having fibromyalgia for like 12 or 15 years. So it feels like I missed my whole 50s because I was just a mess and sick and just, I just couldn't handle stuff. And I had to retire early because of it. But I just want to thank God for, bringing me through that. And thank you, Dr. Paul, for teaching me about this myelin sheath
Yes.
that I never heard any of my doctors talk about ever. Like, I don't even know if they know about a myelin sheath and what it is and how to correct it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I just been trying to, do the right thing, eat the right thing, and stay on track. And I'm actually feeling good.
All right.
It's a blessing.
All right. Well,
Congrats.
you know what? You are to be commended.
Congratulations.
And go
Yes.
when we say that we're all going through something, but through
Yes,
the whole
yes, yes.
process, you learn so much about yourself. And not only
Mhm.
that, but now you
Mhm.
have the ability and you have all of the knowledge and
Cool.
forth to
Cool.
actually
To
teach
be
somebody else,
somebody else.
to
That's
share
exactly
with
right.
somebody else.
Yep.
So
That's
I
it.
can only commend you that, you know, you could have stopped and said, I'm not doing anything, but you
Mhm.
chose to do something
Yes,
and you
yes, yes.
moved on it. So we are all standing, and I'm sure the whole family tree gonna
Yes,
wrap their
yes,
hands around you and
yes,
just say,
yes.
congratulations,
Amen.
God
No
bless
doubt, no
you,
doubt. Yes,
continue
yes,
to
yes.
do the walk, and I'm proud of you. So
Yes, yes, yes.
everybody better
Knock me
come
over
off
Indeed.
mute,
one.
put
Congratulations,
your
Celia. That's
hands,
what it's all.
everybody
What it's
come
all
Congratulations.
off
about.
Congratulations,
mute.
Cecilia.
Yes.
Great
Work.
work. You can do
Congratulations.
it. You can do it.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what it's all about,
Yes,
man.
You
everybody,
can do
let's
it.
wrap it
Yes,
up,
yes.
wrap it up.
Many more years
This
of
family.
blessings.
Indeed, indeed.
Family.
Congratulations.
That's a big
Proud of you.
old, that's all, that's a big old Zoom hug.
I know that's right, buddy.
Yeah, there you go, Zoom hug. All right,
Zoom, zoom,
congratulations,
zoom.
Cecilia, and continue the great work, okay?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
All right,
indeed. All
all
right. I see
right.
you had your hand up. You had something you had to say other than than your testimony, Celia.
Well, no, I did have a question because
Yeah.
can't hear them.
Yeah, somebody needs to go on mute. Everybody go on mute. Everybody go on mute. Who is that on mute? Samuel. Who is that?
Samuel.
Samuel.
There you go. Okay, go ahead, Celia.
Mm-hmm.
My question was, we was talking about the tongue last week and different things that's going on with your tongue that's happening with your body.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember you saying anything about the squiggly lines that's on the side, like on both sides of my tongue. It looked like lasagna noodles or something.
Yeah. The squiggly lines on the outer rim of the tongue represents lack of absorption. Got it? So when you have the around the tongue area, and Big B, do we have we can throw that back up. Let me see if I can find the tongue again.
As a matter of fact, Cecilia, did you get a copy of that tongue chart last week when I sent it out? Because
No.
it was in the chat.
Yeah, you know what? Let me see if
I think it was the very last page.
Yeah. So what it's saying is that the outer rim just shows that there's a lack of absorption in the ability for the person to assimilate their nutrients. They're having a problem. So that's what you want to look for. Always look for that outer rim. That just means that you got to watch your food, too much processed foods. Usually what encompasses with that is cracks on the tongue. Cracks. So the cracks, usually when you have those cracks, that means chronic or deranged colon. Usually the colon is deranged. Matter of fact, I found this. This is what I got. This
I actually put the chart in the chat, so if everyone just want to click on it, it'll show up.
Right. I got something else though. I got something else.
Okay.
I got something else. I'm going to give you descriptions. Here is the descriptions. I'm going to show everyone what this looks like. And y'all still with me, right?
Yep, we're right here, Dr.
All right, got it. Make sure I don't lose you. And there. All right. Take a look at this right here.
Okay, there we go. We got you.
Can you see that? What does that look like? See right here? So I believe what you're talking about is this right here. Can you see that, Can you see that, Cecilia? You see here. Let me see if I can explain.
I can see it over here, Dr.
You can see it?
Yep,
Okay.
I can.
So what's happening here is right here, you'll see right around this area, unabsorbed nutrients. Got it? That's what's happening. Now, also remember, this is symbolic of every position that you see. Any inconsistencies on the outside represent inconsistencies on the inside. So you can see how, for example, this looks like a colon right here, right? If we go back to that chart, that's exactly where the colon was. You're like looking at the body upside down. But it's perfect for somebody if you're sticking your tongue out and you're looking at yourself in the mirror. It's almost like you're looking at yourself in the mirror upside down. This would be the kidneys, right? Kidneys on the side. This is the heart. This right here is toxic waste. That's the digestive system. Got it?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also, this represents the spine. You ever see the line that's in
the middle? Yes.
In the middle? Yeah. So the upper part means the upper organ. That's the upper back, cervical. Middle is thoracic. Lower is the lower back problems. And this right here shows that a person has a strong immunity stress, emotional, spinal column is not is not on the tongue, but this is actually shows that it's in good order. Now, one last
Mhm.
one. When you see a tongue that starts to jitter, like when you stick the tongue out and it moves and it shakes really, that represents nervous or stress or fear or anxiety. Got it? Keep that in mind.
Uh-huh.
So all of this is just looking at the tongue. It's telling on you. It's telling on you. So yes, lack of absorption of nutrients. That's what that means. Good stuff, Cecilia. I think is that the question you asked? Is that the
Yes,
only one?
that's
Okay.
it. Mhm.
All right.
Thank
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for that testimony. You really helped somebody today. All right.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. Let's see. Where are we going here, Big B? What do we got?
Okay, Nitha has her hand up. Nitha?
Hey, Nitha.
There she
Hey,
goes.
Grand Rising, everyone. How's
Hello,
everyone?
hello, hello.
All right. Grand Rising.
First of all, I have a quick testimony, somewhat of a testimony, or it is a testimony, because I believe my sister is getting healthier because I introduced her to you and she started listening to WRD first and then got on the Zoom.
Okay.
Spread the information to family, and sometime it latches on, but it latched on to her because she doesn't miss unless she has to. And I'm saying that is because so far this year, God has blessed her to see another year tomorrow.
All right, all right.
I am
Yes.
giving a shout out to happy birthday to my sister.
Hey, sis, happy
Hey,
Earth Day.
Thank
Happy
you.
Is that
birthday.
Dr. Corinda? Is that
Happy
Dr.
birthday.
Corinda?
Yes.
Hallelujah.
And guess what I'm doing for my birthday?
What?
Dance competition.
I
Where
can't
you
stand
go
you
ahead, girl? Where
with
you
your
go
bad
ahead?
self, girl.
Bad stuff.
Yeah, she
Go ahead.
ballroom dances, guys, and she's awesome. I've been to several of the competitions.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Corinda.
Well,
And
Dr. Corinda.
had bilateral knee surgery, come out 4 weeks back to work and back to ballroom dancing.
See. That's what's up. See, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
And if I must say, getting in good trouble.
Well, I know that's right.
The other kind of question, it brought it up, Dr. Paul, when you were talking about the tongue, because in 1976, I had a change, get pregnant, and things happen to women, and then sometimes they don't change back. But when it did change back is when I started oil pulling, and I met you, I was introduced to you. And I was diagnosed with geographic tongue. And I looked it up and did research on it. I said, yeah, that's exactly what I had. My tongue really looked like a map. And certain things I would eat. I could not eat zucchini. Something in that zucchini would set my tongue on fire. Pineapples, some spicy things. But that's when I had mentioned, I think last week, a week before last, when people would make statements, oh, that tastes awful. And especially when they said, oh, I don't like that crystal god of water. It tastes awful. I said, I don't see I taste anything. I think you really need the oil pull so you can clean the tongue, because it helped me when I started oil pulling. Not only did it start cleaning my, gums, gingivitis, being diabetic, you have issues with your mouth, and you really have to watch the gums. And on Saturday, I had to text my son right away. I said, this is so ironic. Dr. Paul is talking about cloves. And when he was down here with me around the holidays, he introduced me to cloves and started me, okay, let me eat one of these cloves. Let me see. Because I knew what cloves were for. I know when my mother made ham, she put cloves in the ham, and cloves get rid of parasites. Now, since I'm much older and think about it, well, if it got rid of the parasites, I don't think I should be eating that ham. But
well,
hallelujah.
It's called because it's parasites in it. Although we all have parasites and parasites.
Yes.
That's right. We all got them. That's right.
It's just so, he got me into. I have clothes here, but I have to get rid of them because I've had them here. So I'm going to buy more clothes and start chewing on a clove, in the morning, and to see. When I did it, it did release something in my mouth. He said, "Can you tell a difference?" I said, "Yes, I can. I just have to these are old. I'm going to get some fresh ones and start doing the cloves as well as the oil.
You know, that was considered the pain, that was the pain tonic for, you know, for many people back in the day. They would make a paste out of it, or they would chew it, and it would actually help with any issues with gum issues, gum pain. When you start to chew this, now what's good, remember I talked about last week also combining that with castor oil.
Yes, you did.
I want to tell you, I've never got so much feedback on a specific remedy than that. And I would tell you that because it has so much of power and potential when you mix those two together. Because remember, the rhizoleic acid from the castor oil is penetrating. That, you know what, Nita, that moves like the MSM or the DMSO. You know, the DMSO, it pushes in to the skin. So if you take that castor oil, you know, 2 tables to every 5 drops of clove oil, you can actually take that and they'll push that right into your knee, your joints, your ligaments. People are talking about incredible inflammation relief just by adding those 2 elements right there. So I would say definitely you can take that and rub it in the hair too, because people would start talking about hair growth.
Part of my ingredients for my hair. Castor oil is one of them.
Yeah. So it's an incredible herb, and together it's a powerhouse. So thank you so much, Nita. I appreciate you, and continue the great work. And yes, chewing cloves every day. Grab a couple of cloves and start chewing on them, family.
Did you say 10 drops of clove oil?
Well, no, it's 2 for every 2 tablespoons, 5 drops.
5 drops. Okay.
5 drops. Yep. Now, if you're using powder, if you're using maybe clove powder, you can use a teaspoon. Okay, teaspoon also.
Or you could just chew it.
Yeah.
Can this be taken internally?
Yep. Because this is going to be taken internally. Yep. And it's good. You can do
It's
it.
easy, but my wife just asked about that.
You use cloves for
cooking. Castor oil?
People cook with cloves and castor oil. They gave us that when we were kids.
Yeah. Now, the only disclaimer you got to watch out for, sometimes you'll see a castor oil that's not for internal. I don't know how they make that, but you'll see it not internal. That's not the right one, y'all. Don't get that one. Make sure it's for internal use. And they just started that stuff. You know, we've always, even back when we were young, we used to always have castor oil. We used to use castor oil. Now you can't take it internally. That's too confusing.
Yeah, Dr. Paul, they have it like that in the hair stores. The black hair store, for you to rub on your scalp, and you better not take that internal.
Yeah, because I think they're putting extra chemicals in there. That's why. So if you get just the raw castor oil, like the black castor oil, things like that, they're just flat. That's just castor oil. Yeah. So thank you so much. Who's that? Kamara? Is that you? Is that Kamara?
Yes. Hi, Dr. Paul. Hey, everybody.
She's flying in on the galaxy.
Come on, she's hiding today. That's all right. That's all right. We got you. We got you, sister.
I want to thank Nita for talking about the geographical tongue, because I thought I was the only one.
No.
See, that's why. Hey, Cricket. That's why you come to the family, honey.
Yes.
And you know what?
Yes.
You know, thank you so much for that, Nita, also, because you know what? This is what I see a lot of people having. Just like you said, people will take the crystal guy and say, "Ooh, I can't drink that. That's nasty." Or you'll take something like regular fruits and vegetables, which you normally should be able to take with no problem. But you know what that's a sign of? That's the sign that your tongue has been desensitized.
Yes. And orange juice will set that geographical off.
Yeah, so you gotta watch it because these kids.
Woo!
Who said that, Cricket?
Yes.
Yeah, Cricket.
That oh, what it does, it sends. See what's happening. Let me tell you what the culprit really is. The culprit goes back to refined sugar, refined salt, and refined oils. See, when they refine it, it takes the minerals out of it, and that's what causes the desensitizing. So you have to resensitize it by things like oil pulling, or bitter herbs. If you get the bitter herbs, they will reset it. That's a good way of resetting also. So any of the bitter herbs, give me a really good bitter herb. What's a big bitter herb? Anybody know a really bitter herb?
Whorehound.
Horehound is good. Yes, horehound is bitter.
Bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
Cascara sagrada.
Cascara sagrada. How about
Black seed.
How about wormwood? Wormwood.
Yeah.
Golden seal, ironwood. I
Paris.
remember golden seal.
Golden seal.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
See, all of these now, after a while, it may be very bitter. Chaparral. But once you start to take this on a regular basis, you'll notice that, wow, it's not as bitter as it used to be. And then guess what? You're going to start to taste food again. Some people are still coming to me saying, hey, you know what? After I had that COVID or something, or I was sick, or I had the flu, I still didn't get my taste back. And with that, that's the desensitizing. You have to resensitize the taste buds again.
Right.
And also, with that, I would suggest doing a smell also. You know, the smell is that what's called the olfactory nerve. That olfactory nerve is the one that when you take some, something really strong or hot, like a horseradish, and it goes straight to your head. Big B, you ever had one of those?
Yeah, man.
Go straight to the head, and then that. Ooh, what's that? That was your olfactory nerve. So you can reset that. And when you reset that with the certain herbs, like the herbs that we say, the oils from things like the Thieves oil, you can reset all of that. And it can do you some really good. And you can get that taste and smell back. You got it? So thank you, Neitha. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see, Big B, who else you got there?
Okay. Kathy has her hand up. Kathy Hensford, you there? I know you're there.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
That's all right. Go right ahead.
I just wanted, it's kind of, I haven't been here in a minute.
I know. I've been checking on you. So there.
Well, thank you. Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed.
Kind of a praise report.
Okay.
Last year, my New Year's resolution was to do 10,000 steps per day.
Okay.
And I am really happy to say that every day I did 10,000 steps.
Go ahead with your bad self.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Fantastic.
That's right.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Congrats.
That is awesome.
Congratulations on 10,000.
And it was sometimes more, sometimes more because I took some dance class. Sometimes I did some water stuff, but at least I want to say it was a leap year. So there are 366 days times 10,000 is 3,660,000. But I think it was more like 4 million steps a day because sometimes I did more. But I just, and even I lost a sister in the summer. And even at the hospital, I would walk down the hallways, and it helped me, to think things through. And I know I was annoying to my family. There she goes again, but, in a good way. So, and this year, a lot of people are calling me now saying, I did so many steps per day. And so I'm glad about what has happened. But I want to thank this group because when I was thirsty, I drank Crystal Geyser.
All right now. All right. All right now.
I had my green drink, and sometimes I had my green drink with coral calcium. And sometimes after that, I had my Shilajit. So, there were things that kept me going. And I really am so thankful to this group for the energy and, just for what I gleaned. And I just couldn't wait to give this report. It was actually 2 days before the New Year. And I was just so OCD. I wanted to do it. And I'm just so grateful. So I'm just happy to report that.
All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Congratulations.
Just a blessing.
Yes, you have inspired me to get back on the track.
Go ahead with your bad self, Cricket. Go ahead now. Go ahead, Cricket.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So crawl, walk, run. I did the walking.
That's right. Crawl, walk, run. Continue to do the work. That's right. It's interesting that here we are in the first of the year, You know that, what is the date? Today is the 15th.
The 15th, yes.
Now, by records, this is by records and by normal, what they say, trends. This is the week that everybody starts to fall off.
Yep,
this
they start quitting. They start quitting, man.
They couldn't do it. They start off the first of the year. Yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get that gym membership. I'm going to do all the things. And by the 15th, they quit. That's it.
Yep.
They give up. You know, it all just takes getting into a rhythm. We call it circadian rhythms. But these rhythms are something that takes a while to get. Did you know, Big B, did you know that if you just continue to do something every day for 30 days, it's now in your DNA?
It becomes a habit then.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in your DNA. You know, the DNA is that deoxyribonucleic acid.
Yes.
You know, and they call it deoxyribonucleic acid. That means that's information. Did you know that God's name is in DNA? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did anybody know that? Yes, the name of God is in there.
Wow.
Because deoxy means blueprint. That's the blueprint. Ribo, which is rib from ribo, like rabbi, means God. And nucleic means center. Yes. And center. And then the acid represents fire. So you can literally see that's God's blueprint in the center of fire in your bones.
Yes,
that sound like Jeremiah. That sound like Jeremiah.
Yeah, fire set up in my bones.
Reverend Paul.
That sound like fire.
Bishop Hop over there. That's all right. Go ahead.
So you're gonna have me running in 2025.
Hey, Kathy, come on now.
So what you have to do is that every cell in your body is listening to everything you say.
Yes.
They're like little drones. It's interesting that's all we're talking about is drones now, right? But there has to be a master to every drone. So that's what your cells are. They're listening to everything you say. So when you say, I ain't going nowhere, I'm sick and tired, you make me sick. Guess what?
You get sick and sick.
You get sick, you get tired.
Yeah.
You know, you know what? I ain't doing it. You know, whatever comes out of your mouth.
Yes.
Right.
Every 150 trillion cells that make up who we are listening.
You are,
and they're just going to follow whatever the master is telling them.
Yep.
And that master to your cells is you. So you have to change your attitude, which now changes your direction and your architectural plan for whatever you want. That's why we say put it out in the universe. Even if you don't even feel it, Big B. Some days
man, I know that's right.
Sometimes it's a struggle.
Oh, it's a struggle.
It is. Hey, but Kathy, it has to be that way in order for you to understand it. You realize humanity does not do anything unless there's tragedy. Is that terrible?
Wow.
That's a terrible thing to say, but that's the truth. Because we think, listen, we love Kush. Our body loves Kush, y'all. And the reality is that if I don't have to, I won't. It's like you say, well, if I say to myself, I'm ugly, and guess what? After a while, your skin begins to sag.
Yeah.
Because it's like Dr. Paul said, it's listening. Your skin starts to droop.
Yeah.
You know?
And sometimes you'll see the person. You ever see somebody, let me take the glasses off. You ever see somebody and you walk up to them and they looking like this?
Yeah, because I can't see.
And he say, are you all right? He said, I'm fine. And he said, you don't look fine. I'm having a great day. And what's happening is what they're thinking is starting to now manifest on your face.
Yes.
Got it?
It shows on your face.
You can show on your face. It takes less energy to smile.
Yes, it does.
Than to frown. It takes more energy to frown. So when you mad at the world, whoever you mad at, you using extra energy.
Yeah. And what's so crazy about that, Dr. Paul? Guess what? That individual is controlling you without you even realizing it.
That's right. That's right. You're the caged bird. You are the caged bird.
I know that's right.
That's right. So keep that in mind. All right. So Kathy, continue to do the great work. You're doing great. You're excellent.
you.
Stay on path. We say stay on point, and we're going to continue wrap our arms around you. All right. Keep it in prayer.
Thank you so much.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
God
All
bless
right,
you.
Dr. Paul. Shanta has a question over here on the side. She says, I did thorough research on how polio is spread through infected feces through contaminated food and water. I also seen it's a vitamin A and thiamine B1 deficiency. Is that true? Can it be prevented while the baby is in a mother's womb before baby is born?
Yeah, you got to really. I would have to look at all of the variables on that one. You know, that's a loaded question.
Okay. Listen, still here, Shanta.
Yep. I would say definitely. If is she in Philadelphia area?
Shanta, are you in Philly? Are you in the Philly area? You still here?
Yeah. So yeah, I would have more questions for that. That would be a loaded question.
Okay.
But of course, you know, there's a lot of ways. You know, they've done a lot of you know, research on infectious disease with you know, viruses like polio and a lot of different other ones. So how do they catch? You know, how do they spread? Things like that. You know, so there's a lot to that. I would suggest an assessment so we can find out what's going on. I would ask more questions though.
Okay. All right, Sean, if you're here, I hope you heard what Dr. Paul's response was.
Yeah, if she's in Philadelphia, that would be a great sit down.
Okay.
Or even if she's away, you know, like if she's in another state or so.
She's in Delaware.
She's in Delaware?
Okay, yeah. Consultation.
Well, Cricket, if you know where Shanta is, since she's here, but if you have access to her, can you let her know to reach out, okay?
Oh, I only know because she just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. All right.
Yep. Consultation is fine. Yep. All right, because that's a lot of variables with that. Right now, see, viruses have that. Anybody ever see what a virus looks like? Anybody ever see what a virus looks like?
No, show us, Dr. Paul.
You want to see what a virus looks like?
Yes, please do.
It looks like something from outer space.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You're gonna look and say, "No, man, that can't be it." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me see if I can find one. Y'all want me to find one?
Please do.
I found one around here.
Please do.
All right. I'm gonna look for it. And I'm gonna tell you, it looks like a satellite. You know, like one of those things that land on the moon.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
It
man.
looks like something like that. It looks like something. It looks like an alien. You know, and it looks really like an alien. And with that, let me see if I can maybe.
Okay, while you doing that?
While I'm doing that, I want to look for that, Big B. You go to the questions, okay?
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Val wants to know, can you share the difference between vitamin D2 and D3, and which one do I get?
Okay, vitamin D2 and D3. Remember, D3 is cholecalciferol. Got it? Cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol comes from lanolin mixed with essential oils. So lanolin, of course, comes from the sheep. That's when they're, you know, of course, shaving the sheep down. That's what keeps the moisture and the lubrication. So they take from the lanolin from the sheep and they add essential oils. That's vitamin D3. Now, ergocalciferol comes from plant-based. That's D2. That comes from things like mushrooms. And that's probably the prominent one you'll get, but you can get it from a lot of different plant-based. If you look online, you can find one. So that one, the difference between the two is, I always tell folks that, you know, if you have a liver issue, something going on with your liver, usually you want D2 because that's plant-based. Got it? So you can absorb that a whole lot better than if you had D3. See, if you have D3, that oil, sometimes people can't process that oil. It's a little bit more work on the liver. And that's what's causing, we know, a lot of issues with the liver being able to balance the HDL and the LDL, high density, low density. It's always a balance issue with that. So I would suggest of course, we would have to sit down and do an assessment on you first. But if you're having liver issues, I would definitely move you toward recommendation on that level of D2. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So here we'll come. We'll do one from
I'm still looking.
I know you're still looking.
I'm moving.
Why you looking?
I'm trying to answer questions and look at the same.
That's right. Okay.
I'm looking.
Multitask.
That's what he's multitask. That's exactly what he's doing right now, Mark.
I had one in here
I know
somewhere.
that.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, it says this is from iPhone. So I read that people with rheumatoid arthritis should not use neem oil. Is that true?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? Neem is the main thing. That's the miracle tree.
Yes.
That is the miracle tree. Probably is probably because the person is not drinking water.
Yeah.
You got to remember, neem is an alkaloid. These are alkaloids, just like the miracle tree of moringa. And these are the alkaloids that go and reduce the inflammation in the areas of the knees and arthritis. And the first sign of arthritis has a lot to do with too much acid. It's your food choices. Got it? You got to watch the meats. Stay off the heavy meats. Beef is the highest. The beef will never break down. Did y'all know beef? Yeah, stop beefing. Did he say stop beefing?
Yeah, stop beefing.
So you see what I mean? So neem was, as the Bible in Revelations 22 talks about how the trees are for the healing of the nations.
Yes.
So neem has always been known to be one of those godly trees that have been able to feed everything. It feeds everything in life. Matter of fact, the lore of neem means literally when the angel, Big B, you watching this one? Watch this one. When the angel was blessing and bringing down the blessings, right, for the tree, the angel put it on the tree, and as he was taking off, he threw the sack on his back and he stumbled. And he added a little extra to the tree. That's the Lord. That is actually the Lord. And that with that, it has a double blessing. And with that, if you have a neem tree in your garden or in your backyard, you will have luck all the days of your life because it feeds everything in life. That's the lore of neem. So when somebody tell me that it's actually, when I hear something like that, that is absolutely not. I would not agree with that at all. Because it has all of the nutritional elements that you need. That's what Gandhi had. Matter of fact, y'all remember Gandhi when he was fasting, and everybody thought that they thought he was starving. He was you remember when they captured him and he was in the prison. You can pull up pictures and see him in there. He had a glass of water and a little small plate. And they was like, poor thing, he need a sandwich. He just in there.
Like a sandwich.
He in there, he's surviving his fast because he was taking neem leaves. Wow. All right. Yeah. So definitely not that on the neem. It's the bitter too. That's one of the best bitters you can have out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. P. Is that it, Robin? Okay. All right, Dr. P. Question says, what can you use to remove an ingrown hair bump?
Ingrown hair. That sounds like maybe a guy or from
It doesn't say, it just
or...
says iPhone. What can be used to remove it? It says iPhone.
Hi, it's female.
Okay, female. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Ingrown, you have to, there's, what immediately comes to mind are two herbs. Okay, one is tea tree oil and lavender. Okay, tea tree oil and lavender. Not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. But that's exactly what would help with not only soothing the area, but also extending it to open it up from that area. Of course, if it's ingrown, it's growing back in, and it's going to cause the rupture or the area to pick up. So what you want to do is make sure you're using some anti-inflammatories. That's what the lavender does. It reduces inflammation. So, and was this by shaving in a certain area of the body?
Yes.
Okay, so what you would do is those shavers sometimes can actually cause irritation. So what you want to do is after shaving, a good comp to go right behind it would be the lavender and the tea tree oil. Okay. So that's what a lot of the men, we give the men, it clears up. Because remember, the tea tree is also antibiotic. That's a natural antibiotic. So now you have a natural antibiotic, and then you have the cooling agent of the lavender. They're both working hand in hand, and it gets the skin back into consistency. Yeah.
Dr. Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Got a pet peeve about that. And I used to tell my patients all the time, when you are developing into womanhood, you develop hairs and breasts. You develop hair in your pubic area and breast. It's there. The purpose of those hairs are to protect the jewel, which is your vaginal and your uterus and all your reproductive organs. And when you shave and you have a naked twat like a baby, I mean, you're exposing your vagina into the outside world. You get a vaginal pH that's out of balance. You get all these discharges, it's foul smell, your bacterial vaginosis, overgrowth. You mess with the pH of the vagina.
Yeah. So it does. That's the purpose of hair. Hair is for to do that, protect you, but it's also to keep your body temperature correct. So that does make a difference. Yep. That's why we have it under the armpits and the pubic areas, all those areas. So just be careful, be careful. Like you said, if you decide to do that, use something of a natural anti-inflammatory that can help that, right?
And I hope none of these ladies or men either are using these long-acting deodorants.
Yeah,
yes, Lord.
Yeah, no aluminum, right? Everybody, no aluminum deodorants, right? All right, it got quiet on me, but
it got real quiet.
Lemon works as a great deodorant.
Correct.
Oh,
what was that? What was that again?
I got it.
Lemon. I use lemon. It works as an amazing deodorant.
Okay.
I found a picture, y'all. I found my picture. Go ahead.
Deodorant is a crystal.
Go ahead, Stephanie. You were saying?
And another great deodorant is a crystal.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, aluminum free.
Yeah, aluminum free.
I use the crystal spray as well. It works very fine with me. And also, Dr. Paul, just going back to, I can't say this was a hair growth or whatever it was. I don't shave on my arms, but I developed this little pimple thing, and it didn't open, but it would be a little painful. But I had one on the right arm, and then I had one on the left arm, and it took a while. But my black ointment, Dr. Crystal's black ointment, went away.
Got to draw. Yeah. And that's whenever we have bumps, blisters, boils, psoriasis, eczema, rashes, anything like that, that's just another level of the body detoxing. That's on the skin layer. It's detox. That's all. It's just getting it out. The body says, well, I will do better getting this out through the skin than having to go through other channels. So that's what it's doing. So you help it. That's why, folks used to say, get that draw. Now, y'all remember black salve? Y'all remember
black
buddy.
Salve? Y'all remember
that? That's right. That thing was like herbal surgery. That thing was like herbal surgery. And people who did not know how to use it, didn't know how to use it, didn't have any understanding, you're supposed to put a dab on that. Right? People started putting too much on it, like it was lotion. And that thing it's too powerful for that. It's too radical. So that's why they had to ban it. They eventually banned that. I mean, you can probably get it online somewhere, but they'll give cut down versions of it, or you got to make it yourself. So keep that in mind. All right, I got the picture of the virus. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this, Big B? You ready?
I want to
yes, sir.
Just in case I see it again.
You ain't gonna see this one. I'm gonna tell you. Unless you got a microscope, you ain't gonna see this one.
Hello.
Hi.
Is that it?
No, hold up.
On the camera phone.
Hey, how are you? What's your name?
Jackson. No. J.
J. How many J's you got in your name?
All right, JJ. That's what's up.
Your hands full, girl. All right, let me show y'all.
Say bye.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all this is in here, and I'm gonna see if I can find one which gives a definition of the different parts of the virus. Here it is.
Ew.
Do you see
Oh
that?
my goodness, it does look like an alien.
Mm-hmm. See this right here?
Wow.
This is
Yeah.
called the sheath right here. This is the sheath. And this is the
Wow.
This is the viral toxin right here
Wow.
that spreads. And this part right here comes down. This one doesn't show it, but it comes down like a needle and goes right into the cell. Got it?
Wow.
Plants it into the cell, and then it starts to reload. And then this
Amazing.
just like from a needle, it goes right here. This dissipates, goes down into it. Now it infects this area, which was another cell. Now this cell reproduces this, and then it reduces more and more. So now you got replication after replication, reload after
Wow.
reload. This is why viruses move so much faster than bacteria.
Wow. Wow.
Got it?
So amazing.
Isn't this something? This is what's going on. That's why they say it looks like something from outer space. You know?
Man, you
But
never know, do you?
like it was almost by intelligent design.
Well, how about that now?
Jesus. Whew.
Ain't that something?
He's so credible.
Yep. So just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to see if I can find another one. There's another one that maybe I can find the components of that. I'll give a diagram. So y'all keep.
And why are you looking? Bear this in mind, Doctor. But you realize that what you just said, you know, and listen, Yeshua had a nerve to just bend down, form that in the dirt, breathe into it, and give man the breath of life, and all this other stuff came right with it. You know how deep that is?
Yeah.
Like you say, if you can't see God, you ain't looking.
If you can't see God, you ain't looking.
You ain't looking, man.
You ain't
all
looking.
The balance of everything that God created was done in those instances.
Yeah. Here's a better picture here. I got a better picture for y'all. You want to see a better picture?
Sure, certainly.
This is the activity of, and these are off of, you can go to any medical site and see this. This one gives you a better definition because this is when this thing is putting its level of DNA inside of you.
Oh.
Got it? And how it's changing you. So take a look at this.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready for this one?
Bring it on. We can handle it. What's going to say? Oh, no. Ew. Oh, hey, man. Now that's that's very descriptive. It's like it's boring right into you.
It's boring round in here. This is the spike that comes down. This is the sheath.
Yes.
This is it right here. This is replication right here.
Wow. Jesus.
Yep. And then your body's trying to fight this thing from doing this to every single cell in your body. It's attacking each cell. And see how it's landing like a rover? Them little rovers on like a like on the moon.
It's an amazing thing, man. You know that?
It's amazing.
It looks like that thing from Men in Black.
You know, real. and you know what you just said, and that's on every cell, Dr. P.
Yeah.
Not just a few, but every cell.
Yep. This is what's happening. See what this is inside represents the DNA. Spiraling.
The spiral.
Of the DNA. Spiraling of the DNA. You know, this is reloading new information. Reloading information.
What is
reloading information? Showing the re-information or we say the DNA information for how to make another one just like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
To the next cell, and to the next cell, into the next cell, into the next cell. And that 2 makes 3, 3 makes 4, 4 makes 5, and so forth. You got it?
And of course, each cell migrates in a warmer atmosphere, correct?
Yep. Well, it's going to, we try to create the environment which this cannot live in, which means that this environment back here, got it here. See, these may be bacteria back here, but see what's happening. This environment is called this environment is called the milieu. Which is the environment which all cells live in. Now,
I got you.
Change this environment. You change this environment. This thing can't live in here.
Yes.
Got it?
All right.
You got me? So this is why you're taking the green drink and you're doing the coral calciums and all that stuff. So this environment this guy can't do what he's doing right here. He can't do this. He can't keep that going. If you got now the ability to now regenerate this environment. This environment is say I can't function in this. He only functions in an acid environment.
Okay. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes, sir.
Acidosis.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Got
man.
me? All right, y'all
Yes,
hear
yes,
me
yes.
now. Y'all hear me now.
And then, you know, Dr. Paul, the other thing is with physicians, and whether they know or don't know, you know, some of them mean well, but they just don't do well. But with the community, with the consumers, that virus, antibiotics not going to kill that.
That's right.
That's right. You
Won't kill it. When you hear patient, oh, I had a cold, I need to go get me some antibiotics. For what? Probably you do better just leave it alone. It'll go away, but the antibiotics aren't going to do the thing.
Yeah, because they
antibiotics only kill bacteria.
Right.
They
and
weaken the system,
that's
and they keep
correct.
weakening the system.
You know what? When this thing is sitting around there and you got an antibiotic rolling around, he said, "That ain't for me. That's for them."
That's true, you know.
That's for the bacteria. That's not for me. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep getting busy over here.
The old saying of Reggie Bryant, "It's not what you know that'll get you in trouble. It's what you know that just ain't so."
Say that again. You were messing up. Say that again.
I said the saying which Reggie Bryant used, and he got it from Mark Twain. It's not what you know that will get you in trouble. It's what you think you know that just ain't so.
I know that's right. It just ain't so. I know that's right.
He would close out his show with that, yo.
Yeah.
She said, "What you think you know." What was that last part?
What you think you know.
You know that just ain't
so.
It just ain't so.
Okay.
That's right. That's
Gotcha.
right. That's why, you know, you got to stay humble with everything, y'all.
Yes, man.
You know, if you never know it all. You know, we are all in training. You know, we're all learning. Everybody's learning. Nobody knows it all. We all know pieces. That's why we have to come together. It's almost like God said, "I'm gonna make it so that and nobody gonna know all that I know."
Hey, man, isn't that
and
the
that
truth?
y'all gonna have to come together to put this thing together. But it's gonna make y'all get together. You know, like a family.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and keep it moving, right?
But you know something else, Dr. Paul, the doctors don't take in consideration when you give patients antibiotics, and patients need to think about this. When somebody gives you antibiotics willy-nilly, it messes up your gut flora.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And then people want to run and take a probiotic because my doctor gave me antibiotics and my gut started acting up. Probiotics the last thing you need to be taking.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's again. We say there's an expression we used to always use. It's called hustling backwards.
Yeah, man.
You're hustling
that's
backwards.
right.
You're going in the wrong direction. So what we got to do is just understand that, you know, what you're doing. God gave us everything with the herbs. The herbs going to go in there and take care of that guy.
I know. Barbara, I see your hand up. You got something you got to say?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I was just reading on the formula. Excuse me. I thought that earlier you said that it was 2 tablespoons of clove and 5 drops of castor oil.
No, the opposite way. Yeah.
Oh, it's just the opposite
It's
way.
the opposite way. Yeah.
Okay.
Two tablespoons of castor oil, and the drops are clove oil. Yeah, that's the clove oil.
Okay, thank you for that clarification.
And then you can keep that going based on how much coverage you're going to do with your knee, if it's your hair, you know, anything that you're using, you know, you keep that same formula going all the way, you know, to you know, you might want to add, you know, 4 tablespoons. So for every 4 tablespoons, you know how many drops, right? That'll be what, 10 drops, right? So keep that going. All right, let's see.
Thank you.
Going down. Anyone else? Anyone else, Big B? Anyone? Let's go to Facebook. Is anybody on Facebook on that side, Big B?
Let me see here. Phyllis wants to know what can be taken to clear your lungs, Dr. Paul.
We had a good class today earlier. I was over at E9. I love E9.
I was there.
Who was over at E9?
I was.
You and Barbara, you was. That's right. You were over there, Barbara.
That's right. I won the first bag of herbs.
That's right. What did you win? That's right. Tell them what you won. Tell them what you won.
It was the YARROW. I think that's how it was
The
spelled.
yarrow.
Yarrow.
Yarrow. Yes, the yarrow. You got your yarrow with you right now. Did you try it yet?
No, I'm going to drink it after this meeting.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what yarrow is for. Tell everybody what yarrow is, because you learned something today.
Well, I did. I think it's.
I put the pressure on you, didn't?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry, I left it downstairs too. But
no, just think about it. Just think about it. See, you remember, I tell you the story so that you can remember it. Remember? Remember?
Oh, you know what? I'm making a mistake because after the program today, I bought a couple other herbs, and marshmallow was one of them. So it's the marshmallow that I'm going to drink after this meeting, not the
okay.
But the other one, I think you said it helps with removing mucus. Yeah, mucus remove, and it's good for the lungs.
Yep, and you remember everybody started responding when I said it's good for the brain. You remember?
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody said, "Oh yeah, you should have started with that one."
Yeah.
So it's also yarrow has been used for a lot of things. Even the soldiers used to use that in the Civil War. Whenever there was like sepsis, because the number one thing that killed a lot of soldiers was sepsis. Which is basically blood poisoning from being stabbed or cut, or the bayonet was hitting them, and they would use yarrow. That was actually a soldier's packing. They used to pack it with the yarrow. So that's one that also, not only is it work for the skin for healing, but it also is very good for the lungs, which is used in a lot of tonics. You'll find a lot of yarrow in tonics for seasonal, because it helps to now clean the lungs. It also deals with fevers. And of course, like I was saying, it's good for the brain. So there's been usage of yarrow in things like Alzheimer's treatments and dementia, things like that. So you got it. You got it, Barbara.
How do you spell yarrow?
YARROW. Yeah.
Okay. YARROW. All right.
Y'all got that?
Yes.
You got to say yeah.
Okay.
All right. So marshmallow. Since you mentioned marshmallow.
Yes.
And we talked about that. I believe I said when to take it, and then I may have mentioned that it's a good after dinner, herb, because marshmallow deals with what? Remember? Do you remember anything about that one?
Your digestive tract.
There you go. The digestive tract. That's right. That's right. So marshmallow is also good for acid reflux. Issues with acid reflux. Yep. And when you take it, people always think it's, Big B, they think that it's they thinking marshmallow, they thinking what? They thinking the marshmallow's
only sick. Yes. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it's very good for coughing. So like coughing and digestion, that whole respiratory tract that leads, of course, into, digestion, coughing relief, mucilage in the sinuses, areas where you get that little scratchiness under your throat, sometimes you say, what is that? I got that little scratchiness. Don't ignore that. That's when you need to take something like a marshmallow tea. So it's all good. Yeah, all good. All right. Was that it? Was that the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about mullein for the lungs?
Mullein is good too. Yeah, mullein is good too.
Yeah, that
was another one of our herbs today. We had mullein. We had marshmallow, we had yarrow, we had dandelion root. Dandelion root was there. Yeah. Oregano is good also. Yep. All of these are good for this HMPV virus that's going on right now. So if you're taking a little bit in the evening, like right after dinner, things like that, that's a good protection, because you're going to go to bed soon and you're going to rest, and it's going to help to build the system in preparation for the next day. So this is good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, Dr. Paul, Cole up in the corner. Robert, you had another question. Your hand's still up.
I have a quick question, Dr.
Okay.
Paul.
Okay, Robert.
How long do you wait to take the parasite cleanse after the colon cleanse?
Right after.
Right after.
You go right into it. Yeah.
You go right into it. Okay.
You go right into it. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
usually keep that going. So and then you follow the same instructions that you did with the colon cleanse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
got
thank
it.
you. Mhm.
All right. Okay. All right, Dr. Pell, a question, then we go up to Cole. Excuse me. What causes moles or skin tags? What can you do to remedy that? That's from Cliff.
Lymphatic system. That's lymphatic. You remember we was
That's
talking about
lymphatic,
that?
Cliff.
Yeah, lymphatic. Yeah. Lymphatic system is detoxing, it's pushing it out of the skin. So that means we got to get it moving. Yeah, got to get it moving.
No, it's just dirt trying to get out.
That's dirt. Ain't nothing but
That's
dirt.
dirt trying to get out.
Skin boogies, they call them.
Oh, good Google Moogle. Oh man.
Yeah, they used to have all them names for stuff, man. You know, I got all that country in me from being raised by country family,
Well.
country folk. You know, so that stuff actually is just pushing its way out of the skin. So you can take things like we say, the draws, like the Dr. Christopher's Black Ointment. No, a lot of those things can draw. That's exactly what the black salve was doing. That's why you only needed a dab to help it continue to move that stuff out of you. You know, removing those things like Indian hemp. That's another one. Indian hemp, HEMP.
So what causes that? Is it something that someone takes in that kind of pushes that stuff out? Was it just?
Well, remember, it goes back to the lymphatic system. Remember,
Right,
the
okay.
lymphatic system is the secondary circulatory system. It's it's the sewer system of the body. But if it's not moving, if you're not detoxing enough to get it out of the system, it's got to say, well, you're not taking enough bowel movements, and now you're not, of course, through the kidneys, you're not removing enough waste out of the system. So I got to remove it another way. And that's what it's doing. It's just doing its proper, that's a protocol. That's a level of the body's protocol that it does. And you remember we had a picture of the lymphatic system, right?
Yes.
Remember y'all had that? Now, the lymphatic system is the secondary circulatory system.
Right.
So with that being the case, you have to make sure that you continuously move this system. See the system right here?
Okay.
So where do you find most of the skin tags and things? Right around this area.
Right.
Around this area right here. Right around the face
Up
area.
around the
right
facial
here.
areas too.
Yeah, right around here. Sometimes you'll find around the chest area, right around here. Got it? So these are the vessels here that move. Cervical nodes are here, of course. Lymph is here. Thymus, you got the lymph vessels all over the body, but remember, they only twitch and move when we move. So if you're sedentary and you're not moving, these get stagnant or they can get infected. There's one called lymphatitis, where you get infections in these areas. That's when women get, areas of lumps and things in the breast. It's trying to move its way out here. It's trying to move its way out so that it can now recirculate through the system to now, when it moves out of your waist, it looks like a mucus pad. That's what it looks like, a mucus pad. Remember, you can get what's called a lymphatic massage, which means that all of this lymph moves this way. You got it? Moves this way, always towards the heart. Always towards the heart. Got it? This is what happens, towards the heart. So all of this area, you would massage these areas, or we do what's called pumping. And so you would massage this area under the armpits and in the inguinal. That's where the nodes are, right in this area.
Same situation with genital areas, Dr. Paul, skin tags.
Yep, all over.
Genitals, right.
Anytime you see swelling in the lymph nodes, sometimes you'll see swelling in the lymphatic system. You need a detox, and I would do it very quickly. Usually that sometime, in most cases I've seen, it's always been parasitic. And in between the legs, these swelling, these things get enlarged. It's like lumps in this area. Or you may find these lumps in different parts of the body. That's the sure sign, or like in the inside of the arm, right in here. Can y'all see this, what I'm doing, by the way?
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Right in here.
Yeah, we can see
the area you get these lumps. When it gets hard and lumpy right in there, that's your lymph. Those are the little vessels that are swelling because they're getting infected. You can even see them up here around the trap area, right around the area going up to the neck. That's when you start to see them too. Now, if one of these gets really infected, you're going to see that large starts to get really enlarged on this side. See how when we talked about the facial, when we talked about cleansing, you start to pump right on these sides, and then what do? You pull down, right? Pull down. And it would go right down by the sides of the ears, like where the sideburns are. See where it's
Yes.
going?
Uh-huh.
That's where it drains. That's where it drains. And you would pull it all the way down from here, going all the way down to this way. That's the direction you would go. And then it would, of course, recirculate until eventually it moves out of the system. Got it? So this is the temporary garbage can of the body. That's what you want to look at it. The waste system of the body. So you have to get it moving. But this only moves when you move. So that's what the sweat glands are for. So you got to start sweating. You got to
Okay, got to start
exercise.
sweating a little bit more.
Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah.
So Dr. Paul, the other day, I get YouTube pop-ups. Dr. Yaki, YMHKI. He takes you through a whole lymphatic massage treatment that you do on yourself. And you were doing it last week.
Yeah.
When you do the collarbone under your arms and your face and your
Yeah. It's a
free,
perfect.
all is free health.
It's
you
really,
know, right? Come on.
You know what? Here's the thing about it. Here's what you got to we really unpack this thing a little bit deeper. With these genetic modifications, the bioengineering, all the chemicals, the PFAS, which is the particulates of plastic, all of this stuff is blocking up these systems. And with that, nothing is moving. Did you know that a person and this, Kamara, I don't know if he may have touched on this, but if a person is totally healthy, that exercises every single day, that system only moves one time.
That's deep.
Did you hear that?
That's deep.
No,
it just moves one time.
Wow.
So that means that it's a slow moving system, and you got to see God at this, because if it's poison, I got to move it slow. I can't move it too fast. Got to move it slow. But it's got to be steady and gradual.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Got to move it steady and gradual until it finally moves out of the system. So that's why certain herbs that you take, like a chaparral, that's good. You know, that cleavers is good. Woo, cleavers is something. Well, if you see cleavers, Big B, if you see cleavers under a microscope, it look like this.
Yeah.
Like an herb like an herb with these claws, like cat claws.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. You know, this stuff is just grabbing that stuff and just like a drag net, pulling it out of you. I said, man, somebody had to come up with this. Woo! God is good. God is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we got there, Big B.
Cole?
Cole? Is Cole there?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Evening. Good evening, Dr. Paul. Always very enlightening.
Brother Cole, where you been, man?
Hey. We've been traveling a bit, but we're back on the scene with the record machine.
All right. That's what's up.
There you go. That's what's up.
Do you have any thoughts on histamine intolerance and mast cell syndrome brought on by a very toxic chemical that some Chinese manufacturers are putting in their furniture called DMF, dimethyl formatate?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Illegal in Europe, but not illegal in America.
Yeah.
And,
we got you brought
horrible
up
skin rashes and joint pain.
Yeah. You know what? That's becoming that's getting a lot of traction. Because you know the one that y'all might have been ordering from them. I'm telling you, I wouldn't order from there. That's the Temu. You know Temu?
Yeah, buddy. TEMU.
That's a site. I would not be exactly what Cole is talking about. See, a lot of the chemicals and the plastics and things that they're using, these things are very toxic. They're very toxic. And they're finding a lot of this stuff in the products. When they heat up a little bit, they're going to kick out this gas.
That's what I was talking about for California, Dr. P, earlier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Absolutely. And then not only that, but they're also talking about, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but people are finding live scorpions in their packaging.
Well,
they're finding scorpions. You know, like scorpion, like a scorpion.
Yeah, buddy.
Scorpions in their packaging. Like if you buy stuff overseas, you don't know what's in there. You might find something that was shipped in there with it.
Man, I know that's right.
So yeah, Cole, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. You got to watch out where you're ordering from online and the very products that are coming from there. You know, because it can be there's a lot of banned elements over there that are very much banned here, but you know, they're doing it with no problem.
But
No
how do you
problem at all.
deal with histamine overreaction with
Well,
the rashes and the joint pain and all that kind of stuff from
well,
that chemical?
yeah, so that's what you would do. That's exactly what we were talking about with the lymphatic cleanse. You need a lymphatic cleanse. What I would move towards would be things like not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent disease, just food for the soul. There's one called zeolite.
Yeah.
Zeolite. 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 Okay. Any of the bentonite clays. Got it? See, these are binders. Okay. The aloe, the Cape aloes.
Yes.
Cape aloes. Okay, Cape aloes is another very bitters, and they come in what's called crystals. And sometimes you can take one of those bitter crystals and put it right under the tongue. It's called Cape aloes. They come in almost like the shoe polish can. And they're small crystals. You can punch them in. It's called Cape aloes. Now, Cape aloes, not from the aloe vera, but it's the Cape aloes from South Africa. They are very bitter and they bind to a lot of these chemicals and pollutants that are in, especially when it enters the respiratory system. So that's what's really good.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good stuff, Cole. Good stuff. Hey, Cole, are you still with the City of Philadelphia?
Am I still living here? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, are you still working? Because you were working with the bed bug thing. What was going on one time?
Yeah. Well, we were able to get a good bed bug protection law for renters passed. Now landlords cannot just evict people if they have bed bugs, but they've got to eradicate them and also keep a record of any properties they have with bed bugs, so the renters can know in advance.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Good.
that's good
to know.
information,
That's
bro.
good to know, guys.
That's good to know. Now, just back up just 2 points. Unless you know, I'm not gonna let you go on that one. I want to tell me exactly what you were fighting to. When last time I saw you, you were fighting something, meaning that was it the schools? The schools were having issues with bed bugs. Is that correct?
Well, the bed bug situation is all over the city, and we were like #2 in the country for bed bug infestation.
Infestations.
But that was about 3 years ago. Right now, I think we may have dropped down to #5, but it's still a problem all over America. And quite frankly, you just have to. It's impossible to totally avoid them because if you go anywhere public, you never know where you sit, where you stand. It's a mess, but it is manageable if people start working on it right away. As soon as they see any indication of any bites or any strange bugs, got to let that landlord know. Or if you're a homeowner, call a reputable exterminator quick. Not someone's just going to come spray some magic chemicals and say that'll be $200.
That'd be $200.
No, that's right. That's real easy. That's real easy, Cole.
You know what's good for bed bug bites and also for there was another outbreak. What was the other one? When I'm trying to figure out what it was because I remember the conversation you and I had. There was another. Wasn't there something else that you were dealing with?
Not in terms of insects. Nothing I'm aware of in terms of insects.
Okay.
I'm still actively involved with Philadelphia chapter AARP. And we welcome everyone to please continue to pay your membership and hopefully become active with us. We have meetings throughout the city, and anyone who'd like to know, because now we need to fight harder than ever to protect our Medicare and our Social Security and every other safety net benefit. I welcome anyone who may wish to have more information to call me if I can give my number.
Put that in the chat. Can you put that in the chat?
Put that in the chat, but also, Cole, can you give it out to those that are listening by phone that cannot see what we're looking at? Can you give out your information and your organization again?
Yeah. I'm active with the one of the 3 Philadelphia chapters, AARP, Northwest Philadelphia chapter. But regardless of what area of the city you live in, if you contact me, I'll put you in touch with the appropriate chapter. My direct number is 215-439-4113, 215-439-4113. And that's Cole Holmes. Happy to talk to you anytime.
All right, Cole. Thank you,
Yeah,
Cole.
again.
Appreciate you, buddy.
And
Thanks for
don't
checking
forget to
in,
put that
man.
in the chat, Cole, so I can send it out to the
You
folks
know what I was thinking
with the chat.
about,
Yeah.
Cole. I was thinking about scabies. That's what I was thinking about. Scabies. I don't think that was another conflict. I think that was another conversation with someone else. But scabies.
I have no knowledge on that one.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, family. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate you. All right,
Thank you.
Big B.
Appreciate you.
All right, you got it. Dr. Paul, one last thing here. It says, what does a high urine pH mean?
A high urine pH means that the liver, if it's really gotten high, you got to watch that. That could be liver activity. So you can have pH too high. Okay, remember, just like on the too acidic, you can be too high. It usually is a sign of liver stagnation. But I would say get tested, come on in, and I can tell you exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Usually it can mean food choices. It can mean a lot of different things. Toxicity in the blood, things like that. So it can mean a lot of different things.
Okay.
So we gotta have them checked out before we can tell. Yeah,
Okay.
but it does happen. It's not often, but because the environment we live in is so acidic, but it does happen to some people.
Right. Okay. Well, Jackie Taylor, you there? I see you. Your hand just popped up, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Talk to us, Jackie. I just saw your
Jackie, you
hand
there?
pop in.
Me.
There you
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Hey, Jackie.
Well, Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes,
All
indeed.
right.
Dr. Paul, I had no intentions of getting on tonight.
Yes, you
However,
did. That's okay, but we still love you, Jackie. Come on.
Say the universe said yes.
I want to thank Cecilia.
Okay.
Cecilia, yes, thank you very much, young lady, for everything that you've said and how it impacted me. And Dr. Paul, you and your sidekick there, I don't know what I would do without you.
Oh,
if I miss you, I have 2 or 3 of our friends that and the family that prompt me to pull you up on. I've learned how to go on YouTube or all these different venues. It's really amazing to be able to see you in so many different aspects of knowledge. I hope everyone continues to listen and share.
Yes.
And that young man that you had on with the walk, he goes to AFC. That's where I swim almost every day of the week that I'm able to get there. And I just want to thank everyone from the family and welcome for such a beautiful time. I saw the young man, the chiropractor from up in
Dr. Lenny.
Yes, Dr. Lenny. And I was you're going to have to give me a little more education on that liver and Naeem. I'm going to look up Dr. Gandhi. You give out so many different tidbits. It's really amazing how I can learn on here. With the cloves, I heard someone say they remember seeing the cloves on the ham. And when I was little, and when we all were coming up from wherever we came up from, they always put the cloves in the ham. But I want to thank you, Dr. Paul, and I'll close with this. Your son is marvelous.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good day, and I understand you're getting a new 4-legged animal.
Yes, already got him. Yeah,
I hear things, and you, young man, with that palm tree. When we gonna go to what's that out in someplace in Florida or the
Girl,
Fijis?
you better stop.
Oh, I don't mean you and I together, but I
Hey, how about that? Hey, how about that, Jackie?
Now you're going out in space.
Now I'm out in space.
All right. Oh, I see.
See?
My.
Oh, I can go here. How about that? Does that work?
I like the space.
Oh, okay. Look, bam, there
that-
we go.
yeah, that
For the
looks
rest of the
good.
night.
Oh, that's trickery. See, I'm learning. I learn as I go along.
Thank you,
Thank
Jackie.
you.
I appreciate
Love you,
it.
Jackie.
Everybody give Jackie a
That
hand
was
for
nice.
tuning in
That
because she
was
said
nice.
she wasn't supposed to be here, but
Congratulations,
the
Jackie.
university,
Congratulations,
the universe says
Jackie.
yes.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Jackie.
indeed.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Let's keep
yes.
Mama Kay in our prayers.
That's right.
Okay, Mama K. Yes, prayers for
Yes,
Mama
indeed.
K. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All right. Did I just see Dr. Eloise in
Yes,
here? Is
she
Dr. Eloise in here?
she just
She
popped in.
slid in here.
She
She
snuck in. She got
here.
yeah, he did one
Dr.
of those stealth.
Eloise, we haven't heard from you in a while.
You
Come
been
on.
hiding.
Come,
Hiding in
what's
the
going
cut.
on? Give us an update. What's going on?
Okay, I've just been working very hard
Mm-hmm.
and seeing a lot of clients. I've been telling everybody, about you, of course, because you're doing so much for our community. But the other thing is, I've been telling people to just stay positive. We know who's in charge because a
I
lot of
know
people
that's right.
are depressed and stressed, and you really have to try to shut that down.
Yes,
We've
Lord.
been in worse situations and we've always come up on
Yep.
top.
Yep,
So,
that's right.
that's what we have to keep in mind because, a lot of times it affects us physically.
Yep.
Maybe we act like we're doing okay, but we're really not.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to have everybody keep that in mind. But
Yeah. And
we're
thank you
very
so
blessed.
Yes.
Just stay
Yes.
close to your God and
Hey,
get in
so
nature as much
so
as
very
you
true.
can.
Yeah.
So
And
very
you know
true.
what? And I'm sure you see a lot of people too. We're all just so stressed out with
Yeah.
the
Man.
news and the things. That's why you got to turn it off, family. Turn the social media off.
Man, is that
Pull the
not the
phone
truth?
out the way.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
don't turn it on, y'all.
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I forgot what it is. Whenever you remember the couple of times we had storms, and then the
Right.
power went out, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And nothing was on. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, there's no sound. Usually you hear the heater, you hear the refrigerator,
That's a
you
great
hear
thing,
TV or something like buzzing or it's got a little hum to it. But
Yeah,
when the
man.
power goes out, you don't hear nothing. It's like, what's going on in
The
here?
greatest thing in the world.
So, I think we have to get used to silence again.
Yes.
We have
Yeah,
to go
so true.
back into silence, get back into the space between the beat, as
Yeah,
they used to
man.
say in
The
music.
space between the beat.
Yes, we got to get back to the space between the beat, and that means the calm, the space, the pause,
How about the calm before the storm?
because if we don't do that, we're going to eventually get so caught up, it causes and makes things erratic around us.
Yep.
So I want you to start to, let's get back. And that's the reason why this year, Big B, when we did how we do a Christmas song every year.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we did that James Brown version. We said, you know
Yes.
what? Let's do something that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
and
man.
just happy and just something that's totally out the box. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
Because we know people are stressing out, and people don't have, the families are being torn apart. People
Yes,
are
man. So very
losing.
true.
Yeah, families are being broken up, and relationships are being damaged, and there's nothing preparing this, so we have to start to get quiet again, y'all. Get quiet, start to pray on it, get back in tune, get back in tune with the Most High God and say,
Yeah, man.
hey, you know what? I don't understand what's going on, God, but I know you got me. I know
right.
whatever it is, you got me.
Hey, Dr. Paul, let me say this. Hey, folks, encourage your pastors. Okay? They got the same issue you got. From the pulpit to the door, the brothers are having trouble. Can you imagine sitting down listening to all y'all complaining at the same time? Oh, help me, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that? And I hear you, Sister Prescott. Let me go to Dr. Sister Prescott. Let me go here. Listen, we all got those things going on. The problem is we don't like to face it. The reality is you got to face it. Once you face it, when you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm not as cool as I think I am. Help me, somebody.
Yeah, help me somebody.
Help me somebody.
All right, BB. All right, all right.
You got to do that. And before I, look, don't let me get crazy. Up in the corner, Doug's
We
up in the
got
corner.
Douglas,
I'm looking
last
at time.
one. Doug,
Yeah,
what's
Doug's the
up,
last
buddy?
one. Doug, you there, man?
Douglas.
Well, how you doing?
How you
Good,
doing,
good.
my brother? Look at him.
I am
Doing...
so just really excited. I really thank everyone for their contributions to a community that wants to heal, that wants to grow their consciousness, that wants to overcome this oppressive energy, which is to say, we need to remember we are energy beings.
Amen.
That's
Yes,
So we
sir.
have to respect the energy that we put in as well as what we put out. You know,
That's it. Yes.
but let me come from a little different angle. I had seen you some time ago, the latter part of last year, and I just wanted to, I don't know if it's fair to ask the question right now, but I just wanted to say to you, my daughter is looking forward to getting trained.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
In the science. She's looking forward to that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know, I don't know when the news thing will come out.
Okay.
But I just wanted to remind you, she's waiting.
Okay. Yes, and definitely just tell her the 101 class is about. It's about a week or two out. You will see something in your mail, so make sure you subscribed. Okay.
Okay.
About a week or two out, you'll start to see something about. And this is for everybody. The 101 classes that I'm doing. I'm doing an ambassadorship. You know, we talked about this last year, and I said that going into 2025, we're going to start to do some training. And with that, you can go online and get a 101 on some of the things that we're talking about. And it's an interactive experience where we're actually going to see videos, you're going to see things and questions and things like that. And you can get your ambassador, Big B. You can be an ambassador 101, buddy.
I know that's right, buddy. Yeah, man.
The remnant in your family. Yeah. So
I want to say this.
Great.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Queen. You about to say something?
I just want to say this has been awesome. I just thank God for all of you and for you coming together as a family. This is what we used to do growing up.
Yes.
The houses, people would just get together and share.
Yeah.
And this is what we need. We don't need to wait for anyone to help us. We need to take our talents and use them and stretch out and know that we were the beginning.
Your mouth to God's ear.
Now everybody, y'all get quiet.
So you know he created us first.
Yeah,
and
amen.
We step back and allow people to take our place.
Yeah.
And our children are suffering. Half of the thing that's going on with our children is they are not really into the gut of behavior and appreciation of self. Everything around them tell them, oh, you need this. Hey, use your own. If it is to be, it is up to each of us, me. And I'm telling you, we have to do it. We have to unite as a people like we used to do.
Yes.
Share and care.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
care of
just
each
fired
other.
up tonight. I'm fired up, and I don't know which way to run or hide.
Just keep do them both at the same time, Queen. You can handle it.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of it. And doctor, I went to this doctor and he was talking about some pain, but I need some time to you to know about whether I'm going to take these injections. I need you.
Okay.
Hey, I need you. I want you.
Well,
okay,
I heard
you're
that.
part of my own company.
Well, everybody, let's give Queen a hand.
Amen.
Let's give her a hand.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
The Queen
Dr. Paul,
has spoken.
real quick before you go, Dr. Paul,
Go, Sarah.
I have not gotten an email from you. I used to get emails every week about your show. I haven't gotten an email since December, but I know that your Zoom number, so I just automatically come on. But should I go back on your website and
resubscribe?
Resubscribe.
Yeah, Summer, I did mention that. See what's happening with the new systems with their cutting down on the amount of traffic and junk mail.
Right. Yes.
If you do not respond, like when this email goes out, after a while, if you just open it up, that's all you got to do.
Yeah,
Because it lets the algorithm know that you're still there.
Yeah.
See, sometimes when this
Gotcha.
stuff goes out, and if you don't at least open it up to just see what it is, you're telling the algorithm, I'm still here. You don't have to necessarily read it because you know what it is, but just tick it just to open it up. Because if not, it's going to remove you from the list. That's what it comes to. And it will put you in what's called an inactive. It'll still be there, but it's inactive until you go back in and start or resubscribe or something like that, and then it'll pull it back in. Matter of fact, okay, so that's for everybody, because some people are saying they say that all the time. I used to get the emails and then I don't get them. That's an automatic thing that's happening with all platforms right now.
Right. Inactivity.
Yeah, because they're trying to cut down on all of the traffic and it's taking up all of the hard drive space with it's just stuff. It's just too much.
Yep.
So they're like saying, all right, well, let's see who's active and who's not active. So that algorithm that goes through there is reading you. So if you get something from me, just tick it and just open it up and then
keep on stepping.
And it's almost to say, hey, I see you. And if you just go back in to subscribe, you'll start to get them again. Okay.
Yep,
all right.
Thank you.
Good stuff, Summer. I'm glad you brought that up. That's important.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. There's someone on the phone, Dr. Paul. Go ahead. 410. Go ahead.
Yes. I wanted to ask, what causes early morning, like swimming in the head when you first wake up in the morning?
He says
swimming in the head. I don't know, when you wake up in the morning, feel like your head swimming around.
You mean like a vertigo in the morning?
Yes, yes.
Well, vertigo, whenever there's any type of vertigo, I always have a rule of thumb. I always say make sure it's structural. You eliminate the
can you reach me a bag of
issue.
some chips on a plate in the back?
Mariah, can you reach? Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
She got some chips. I heard chips, Mariah.
We heard that, Mariah.
I heard chips.
Put them chips up, Mariah.
Put them chips.
Lord, God, I had that mic on.
Daggone Mike.
They vegan chips made out of olive oil, right? No
healthy organic chips. Can you pass me those healthy organic chips over there?
After 9 o'clock.
Touch my mom.
All right, I'm sorry.
Hey,
that was good.
Hey, Dr. Paul, did Dr. Prescott, did Dr. Eloise finish what she was saying?
Well, I think that the one lady was asking a question. Someone was asking a question. Who was that last question?
She's on the phone.
Right.
And then we'll come back to Dr. Eloise.
Yeah, I'll come back to Dr. Eloise. I'll come back to you. Okay.
My mom, she's 85, and she just recently, when she wakes up in the morning, she wakes up, she gets out the bed, and then she like blacks out.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I was checking her blood pressure, and her blood pressure is all over the place. And then I'd be trying to get her to drink water during the day. She doesn't like to drink the water because that's what causes her to get up and have to go to the bathroom. And then when she does that, that's when she blanks out.
Okay, so a couple of things I would just be mindful of. Are you in Philly? Are you in Philly?
Yeah. Yes.
I would definitely see if you can get her in for an assessment. I would take a look and see what's going on there. I can just only tell you in general some things to look out for. Number one, structural issues. Watch the pillow she's laying on. Okay, the pillow she lays on. Sometime it may be either too high or too low. And that elevation or that drop can throw off the cervical spine. So when she wakes up, it throws off the blood pressure sometimes. So now the bipolarism of her now moving from laying, flat to now sitting up. You can sit up too fast and that's blood rushing to the head. Got it? So that can cause her to get, this vertigo thing that goes on. So I would look structural first, and that would be a chiropractor. All right. But the blood pressure, if it's all over the place, definitely we need to address that. Okay, so some of the things that you got to watch out. There's many problems that it could be potential issues with blood pressure, endothelial disruption. How old is she, by the way?
85.
85. Okay, so you got to watch your food choices. You got to get that water in her as much as you can. And I do understand what's going on, because what happens is, of course, seniors, when they drink a lot of water, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, buddy.
And with that, getting to the bathroom becomes a problem. And that can cause urinary tract infections because they're holding it. Got it? So try to make sure she's not holding her urine. Got it? Make sure not holding the urine, because that causes a problem. Now, the odor, to give you like a heads up, sometimes you can smell the odor of the urine is the first candidate for UTIs. But if it has a strong smell, that could be UTIs. Or if it's really dark, that can be UTIs. Got it? So with that, these are just some of the things that I would do. Try to get her, blood pressure down. We can find out. Red onion tea. Red onion tea. That's the job. Got it? So have her come on in. Whenever in doubt, come on in for an assessment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's finish over with Dr. Prescott. Go ahead, and then we can, whatever you were saying. What was she talking about, Karen?
I don't know, but it went off the rails. She was saying something. And it just
went off the rails.
Because whatever
went off the rails. So
yeah, whatever happened after that, it was a continuum. It was fine. But I did want to say Happy New Year to everyone. And I also wanted to say that I hope everybody comes in for an acupuncture treatment. It'll help you to start your new health plan. It'll help you to reach your health goals. There should be no pain in your body. And acupuncture and Reiki are very, very good at helping you to get rid of pain. So, and that's emotional and mental pain as well as physical pain.
Yes.
So, I just hope everybody, gets in touch, gives us a call, and stops in for treatment.
Yeah, give them your information, Dr. Eloise.
Yes, this is Essence of Acupuncture. And you can go to essenceofacupuncture.janeapp.com to schedule an appointment. And my phone number is 267-240-5109. And
All right. And Doc, you just had that event the other week. How did that go towards the end of the year?
On longevity, that was really good. It was
nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
we
glad
had a
everything.
good time.
Yes.
All right.
So we gave two different perspectives from the Eastern point of view, longevity, things you can do to get your body in harmony and to live longer. And the Chinese are very simplistic in terms of the way they deal with things. And basically it's, very simple. Eat the right foods, have the right state of mind, get plenty of rest. Now because of the foods and everything, you have to make sure you take some vitamins and supplements.
Oh, yes.
Things like
Oh,
that.
yes.
But exercise, be close to nature. You don't have to, invest in a lot of, really expensive things, to get healthy and to have a longer life. In fact,
Go ahead.
in fact, in one of the original texts that was written like 5,000 years ago, it starts off with how to live a long life. And that's what they say. Basically, sleep, food, and right thought.
Right thought. That's it. You got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Eloise. We gotta go. We gotta go, y'all. But I want to thank everybody for, when you participate with this, it makes it a better program for everyone. We all learn and we grow together. We say each one teach one. So
I know that's right.
I want to challenge you that next week, bring somebody next week. Invite somebody to come by. So that we can all participate with the family tree. All right. We're about to wrap
Amen.
it up. So Big B, tell them how they can be a part of the family tree and they can help for the donations when it comes to you doing all the work, when it comes to putting this stuff up on the emails and all the stuff. Big B, tell them how they can get a hold of you, man.
Listen, guys, it's real simple. Send me an email. It's that simple. Just send me an email. Send an email out to mechavideo@gmail.com. That's mechavideo@gmail.com, right? And to continue to support the family tree, you want to use what? You want to use my Cash App. That's $Bill Morgan, $BILMORGAN. And if you use the bank, then use your bank. That's Zelle. That ID number there is mechavideo@comcast.net. That's mechavideo@comcast.net. Or use the P.O. Box over here in Mullica Hill. That's Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Hey, guys, bring your friends, bring your enemies, bring your friends with me. Everybody, wow.
All
family tree.
Thank you, everybody. Put your hands together. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, buddy.
Tonight?
And share, because I'll send it out everywhere, guys.
Did you learn anything? Put your hands together, family.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure to be with everyone, and we say always, when you're taking this information, you're writing it down, make sure you apply the principles. Share it with somebody.
Share it with somebody.
You can't hold on to it, because guess what? When you share, you're going to get a blessing right on back. So God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, Let's give a shout out.
Hey guys, and when you send me that email, listen, I put in the email all the links to all the shows on Facebook and YouTube. That's why you gotta share.
Yeah, and if we can't give a hand out there for Big B, let's put our hands together for Big B. Thank you, Big B.
Yo, man, keep the family together, Dr.
All right.
Yeah, everybody.
God bless you all. Good night.
Good
night, everyone.
Keep our family.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach
one.
Yeah.
And I think we better do some exercise. Marcy's looking at me like that.
Yeah.
Come on down.
That's right. Come on down.
That's how you get that smooth skin, lady.
Yeah, buddy.
That's right.
Yeah, buddy.
Bring it on down.
I think it's gonna make me go ahead in a minute, Dr. Pitt. Whoa.
There you go. I see you, Queen. Queen started smiling when you said that, Big B. Queen smiling. All right, tap.
Yeah, buddy.
And breathe. Come on, one side, left and the right. Left and the right. Yeah. What's on your right side, by the way? What's over there on that right side?
The other side of the left.
Right? What's on that left side? Please. That's right.
Yep.
Right. All right, tap.
That's what it is.
That's right. Count Moody, keeping your rope. Well.
I see you, Rita.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dr. Clarissa.
Yes. Happy birthday, Dr. C.
Happy birthday.
Having fun. Rita Schultz, holds the world.
Congratulations, Cecilia. Congratulations.
Yeah. No doubt. Hey.
Who is that?
Get it, Marcy. Get down, man. Hey. Keep that. Go ahead. Yeah. Get it, Cecilia. Appreciate you. Keep it going.
Good.
Great cat from
Philly. Take your hands. I want you to put it together. Put your hands together. Lock them. Right. Turn them inside out.
Yeah, buddy.
Raise them on up. Good.
Dr. Paul raised his hand and disappeared.
And then I disappeared. And breath. Good. Our friends have disappeared, Big B. And breath.
Put my hands up, flew off into space.
Good. Hold it. And then move to your right.
Which right?
Right. Everybody should be moving to their right. Your other left. And then come on. Alright. And then to your left. There you go. Good. And come on back.
Yep.
And
Yep,
push.
yep.
One more. And push. And
Yep,
push.
yep.
And then bring it on down.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in.
Yeah.
Breathe out.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, you got it.
I got you. Yeah.
Breathe out.
Yep.
One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And clap. Come on, clap it up. Get that energy going. Get that chi going in them hands.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Clap. Get that energy. Come on, let's get some of that rubbing. Clap. And
Yeah.
clap. And rub. Clap. And rub.
All right, Gloria Kincaid.
Rub. Clap. And rub. And take that and rub that down. Wait, I see you, buddy. I see you. Wait. Rub it on down. Come on down.
Yeah.
Rub that down. We call this the energy bath.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
right.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
give
Yeah,
yourself
buddy.
an energy bath. Energy bath changes the frequencies. Get yourself in order. Good. Yeah. Clap. Clap. And rub. Clap and rub and bring it on down one more time. You can put this on your shoulder. Anywhere you feel it with good intentions. This one for healing. That's
Good
right.
night, fellas.
Get that energy.
Pull it.
With the knees.
Yeah.
Stop acting so crazy. Yeah, that's it. All right, the last one. Clap. And clap. 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 And hold. And move to the top one. Keep the bottom one still. Can you feel that energy right there? Feels like a great giant ball of energy with good intentions, blessing over the top of yourself.
Yeah, man.
God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the fan.
Yeah.
See y'all next week, and we'll see you on the weekend.
You got it, buddy.
See you on the weekend party on WURD.
Yeah. Yes, sir, buddy. On the weekend. The green
Come on, let's see who can dance out there. Yeah.
Good night, Shelly Beard.
Work it out.
All right, let's get around. I see your head, man. I see your head. Get it, get around. Yeah. Douglas said, Shazam. Yep, buddy.
10, 9,
Yeah.
8, 7,
Yep.
I got mine on.
5,
Okay,
It's only on 75. After having it on all that long.
2, and 1.
Good night, everybody. Good night. What's that, Doctor? Boom.
Good night.
Drop the
Love you
mic.
guys.
Drop the mic. Bam.
Is that Kamara? Who is that?
Yep, that's Kamara. Come on, right there. A11. Come on.
She come on for the dancing scene.
Yep. Yeah.
See y'all later.
All right, buddy.
Take care.